Hello, guys. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, guys. We are here. It is I, it is me, it is she, it is her, the Caramel Rell. How y'all guys doing? Mm-hmm. We are here. How y'all doing? We are live. Melody McFadden, you are first again, dear. Hello, everyone. Scorpion Miss, hello. Linda Gamble. Kanisha Brazil. She said, Rell, it is me, I, she, me, her. Yes, I told you I was going to try to pop in on y'all today. I'm here, surprise. What's good? Come on in here. Come on in here. I got some stuff I need to talk about and or report. Yes, what's good? What's good? All my caramelians. Yes. All my OG caramelians and all my new caramelians. I have love for all of you. Thank you guys for joining and supporting over here. Yes. Please, please, please hit the like button, okay? As you come in. Yes. So let's get to, can we get two moderators before we get started? Who would like to be a moderator tonight? Anyone, anyone, anyone? Type me in the chat and I'll go ahead and assign you before we get started to keep the trolling down so we can get through this live. If you would love to be a moderator, go ahead. Oh, thank you, Miss Bridget Stewart. Bridgetta, I'm sorry. Y'all know I got my glasses on. Thank you so much for the super chat, dear. It says, thanks for being you. I appreciate it. Yes. If you would like to be a moderator tonight to help Caramel out, just type me and I will assign you. Yes, honey. Thank you. Type me and I will assign you. Okay. Going once, going twice. Not everybody at one time. Not everyone at one time. Yes. All right, let's get on into it. I don't think nobody want to be a moderator. All right, let's get on into it. Oh, said me. Linda Gamble said me. All right. Let's get you in there, girl. She is one of my faithfuls, honey. Yes. Yes, 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 honey. You are a moderator, Miss Linda Gamble. Thank you, ma'am, for stepping in and helping Caramel. All right, let's get into this. I have some news, honey, I need to report. If you guys saw the description, we will be talking about none other than Melody says she'll do it as well. Melody McFadden, thank you, dear. Let me go ahead and assign you as well. You are a moderator. Thank you, ma'am, for stepping in and helping Caramel tonight. I do appreciate it. We're going to keep the trolling down. If anybody is out of control, we'll put them in timeout first. If they continue, then go ahead and block. Okay? Yeah. Yes, honey. We only get 2 chances over here because, yeah, after the first time, you already know what it is. All right? Give them a little warning. Put them in timeout. If they continue, go ahead and block. All right? Let's move on with this thing. Thank you, guys. Everyone that's joined thus far. Let's go ahead and get through this. All right. So if you saw in the description, we will be talking about Arionne Curry, honey. She's out here fat shaming and talking crazy because she got called out by someone online. Okay, she wanted to do a little back and forth and she got checked. All right, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Also, as you guys know, if you've been watching the news, R. Kelly has been found guilty in his for pornography in his Illinois federal trial. Okay, yes. Now, he was found not guilty on 7 other counts. We're going to get into it. All right. Yes, they found him guilty today. I knew it. So at approximately 3:36 p.m. today, they're saying that U.S. Attorney John Lodge says that sentencing for R. Kelly will range from 10 to 90 years. Thank you, Kanisha Brazil, dear, for your super chat. 10 to 90 years. Keep in mind, for his New York trial, he's already set to serve 30 years for that trial. Okay. Yes, baby. That's a lot of honey buns. That's a lot of bologna. That's yes, baby. Like R. Kelly, bruh. Woo. He just ain't getting out. I keep saying it, y'all. I said last time, he is not getting out. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of bologna. That's damn, bruh. You got to eat all the bologna. Ain't gonna be no bologna now. Thanks to damn R. Kelly. Oh, bruh. Yes. 10 to 90 years. Bitch, that's some time. Do you hear me? That's some time. You ain't got nothing but time. That's a lot of singing. That's a lot of being booed up. That's a lot of cuddle time. That is a lot of cuddle time. You already got 30. Keep in mind, he still has one more trial that he has to go through in Minneapolis for several charges for that particular trial as well. Like, damn, bro. Like, how much time is you trying to do? That is giving him football number times, y'all. Jesus. Ugh. 10 to 90 years on top of 30 damn years that he's already set to serve. It don't get no crazy than that. It don't get no crazy. Let's get into this. All right, it says R. Kelly is guilty of 6 of the 13 charges he faced in his Illinois federal trial. It says the jury came back with the verdict, finding him guilty. It says the jury convicted him today. Of course, you guys know on the child pornography counts he faced, but acquitted him on 7 other charges, okay? Including charges of conspiracy and enticement. All right. It says, remember, R. Kelly is also facing pornography charges, and prosecutors also accuse him of concealing video evidence from his infamous 2008 case and threatening witnesses. Y'all already know. Okay. Yeah. I already reported on this. He threatened witnesses. He had used some of his minions to burn up somebody's car. Azriel Curry. Azriel. Yeah, whatever her last name is. But yeah, they sent somebody to burn up her car in her driveway. All right. They intimidated witnesses. They had this big ruckus at the theater when they did the Surviving R. Kelly thing, where the people had to be evacuated. Like he didn't want that out there. He had his minions out here acting crazy for him. So yeah. All right, so it says that the trial just got underway last month with prosecutors accusing Kelly of videotaping sexual encounters with minors. Now, the person that actually got him caught up in this particular case right here, the way they found him guilty, okay, Rashonda Landfair. She's the girl who was seen, she was 14 at the time, on the videotape back in 2008 that we just talked about, okay? Yes. She testified. She told it all. It was some stuff that, and I've been following this case very closely. It was some stuff that she testified about that I had no idea about. I was like, what? Like, what? R. Kelly is, oh my God. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Yeah, so it says, as reported, as y'all know, Kelly's trial included explosive testimony with his former goddaughter, Rashonda Landfair. She was known to be his goddaughter, claiming that the singer, was intimate with her hundreds of times before she turned 18 years old, you guys. Hundreds of times before she turned 18. Okay, with her first encounter happening when she was only 15 years old. All right, and this was videotaped. All right, now it says R. Kelly's attorney, Miss Jennifer Bonjean, told jurors the singer was imperfect but insisted he was innocent. I'm gonna need her to sit down. Okay, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to sit on down, ma'am. I get it, you're doing your job as his attorney, but it's too much evidence. Too much evidence. It's too much evidence. I'm sorry. All right. It says that a juror suffered a panic attack Monday. Okay, but the trial pressed forward as the judge immediately put the alternate juror in her place. They were like, yeah, no, ma'am. I'm sorry you're having a panic attack. Move on over, honey. We're gonna go on and get this trial moving. So we can go on and let him go and get this other bologna sandwich that we got waiting for him back there, honey. Yes. They said that he came into the courtroom. He was wearing a dark blue pinstripe suit. He came in. He was limping. I don't know what happened, honey. I don't know. Y'all know he got that little song out there, do it till your legs shake. I said, okay, baby, maybe they was back there doing it till your legs shake. You done dropped the soap back there. I don't know what was going on, honey. But yeah, they said he came in the courtroom, honey, and he had a little limp about him. I said, I don't know what you were doing back there, R. Kelly. I don't know, baby. I don't know what you were doing back there, honey. You was booed up a little too tight, be coming up in court limping. They said he was coming up in there limping, honey. But they said that the singer will be sentenced in this case at a later date. They don't have a date yet as to when he will be sentenced. All right. Says that, remember, R. Kelly already been previously convicted, as I said, on federal sex crimes in his New York case and sentenced to 30 years in prison. His life as we know it is over. Okay. It's over, baby. It's over. Also, the money that he had, the $28,000 that he had on his commissary, that has been drained. Okay. The judge ordered that account be drained because he had not paid any court fees. So that money has been taken. $28,000 that he had sitting on his books, baby. They took that money. So he don't have that. I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know what he's gonna do, baby. You ain't gonna be no. Don't look like you're gonna be getting no more honey buns and all that for quite a little while, sir. Okay. They put a halt to the honey buns. So R. Kelly, yes, baby, you just gonna be singing for free. You were singing for honey buns, now it's gonna be for free. I'm sorry. 0 honey buns on the commissary as we know it now, sir. Because you can't seem to get it together. And I keep saying that karma always come back to get you. All these things, they don't reach back. Like I said, all the way to 2008. And they still got people testifying. Okay? Some other people that need to be under the jail with him that we talked about as well. That was in this case as well. All right? That chick that was in the first tape with him that got up there doing all that crying, she need to be in there too. What is her name? I cannot remember her name to save my life. But she was in R. Kelly's video where she was braiding his hair in the video. I said, she's such a liar. Like, girl, come on. You knew this girl was underage. But now that, and the only reason she testified is because she was, not going to be charged. So then she get up there with all these little tears and whatnot. I said, girl, no. Lisa Van Allen with her lying ass. Yes, honey, you and your dry wig, Lisa Van Allen, you watching my channel. Yes, baby. You need to be locked up with him. Yes, she does. To say you did not know that girl was 14, that you thought she was 16. That's still underage, ma'am. You were 18 during the time that this situation happened. Rashonda Landfair was underage. She was 14 years old when this encounter happened, when you were on this video with her, allowing R. Kelly to video you with this minor. And she said that the only time that she knew that she only realized that the girl was 16 years old when she said that R. Kelly was buying her a PT Cruiser for her 16th birthday. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. If you look at young pictures of Rashonda Landfair back in the day, she looked young. She looked young. I'm sorry. She looked like a little girl. So Lisa Van Allen, I'm sorry. You and your backwards wig and your fake tears, you need to be locked up too. Okay? Yeah, you knew who R. Kelly was. You knew who he was. For you to say, oh yeah, I went on the set and he told me come and fly in and my mama didn't know this. She was lying to her mama, telling her mama where she was going and flying in with R. Kelly. Yes, baby, you need to be locked up. You need to be locked up. Yes, you do. You knew who he was. You researched who R. Kelly was before you even got off the plane. So you knew what time it was. And you were down to do whatever he asked you to do. You were 18. You were in sound mind. Ma'am, you should be locked up. I'm sorry. You sat on the surviving R. Kelly, sitting up there crying with them fake tears, like something was so done to you when you went along with all of the things that he asked you to do. And you took that tape and you use it as collateral to get money. Yes, you did. She used that tape and kept that tape to use it for money and then gonna sit up there crying. Oh, I thought they said they were going to take me out. I was afraid. Were you? You sat there and allowed him to film you, and you could have left at any time. Lisa Van Allen was flying in and out. She could have left any time. So it's not like he was keeping her there. You chose to be there. You chose to be in that situation, and you were enjoying the gifts and the lifestyle that this man was providing for you while you were committing crimes. So now that this situation is out and he's sitting up in a courtroom looking like he's about to be going to prison, now you want to be crying, doing interviews with Dr. Phil and everybody else, wanting people to feel sorry for you, like you were done so wrong when you were in on it as well. As an adult, at 18, you are considered an adult. Yes, you are. She needs to be locked up too. Her and her musky wig and them fake tears, put them all in one cell. Yes. And give each and every one of them. Her wig needs 30 years. She needs 30 years. And them fake years, give them 40 years. Yeah. Yeah. Lisa Van Allen, if you're watching my channel, dear. All three of y'all asses need to get time. Yeah. Give that wig 10 more years. Because baby, the last wig I saw when she was up there, put 10 more years on that girl, on that wig. Because baby, yes. Add 10 more years to that wig. Mm-hmm. Yes, baby, because you was looking a hot damn mess up there. A hot damn steaming barbecue sauteed filleted mess. Yes, you were on the stand, baby. And she stayed wiping her eyes, want no tears. I said, girl, you and this fake crying, you and Tisha, I cannot take it. Tisha from Love and Marriage Huntsville. I said, y'all need to take some crying classes so y'all can learn how to cry around here, baby. Because that was just not given. And the judges in the courts, they were not feeling it either. They saw right straight through it. Yes, they did. Y'all need to take some crying and acting classes around here, ma'am, because that was just not giving. Okay? Yeah. Let's move on past this right here mess. I said this old lying heathen. Her ass needs some bologna sandwiches too. Yes, she did. Lisa Van Allen. Okay? With that big old mole on your face. Give that mole 80 years. She got that big ass mole on. Give that mole 80 years. on her face. Yeah, honey. Yes. Moving right along. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like. All right, let's move on. We're going to go and talk about Arionne Curry. You know, her ass stay in the news. Y'all know Love and Marriage Huntsville is airing, honey. So anytime Love and Marriage Huntsville is on, she makes sure that she got to get her a little clout on the side. Okay, she want to be on the show so bad. So she stay on live talking junk, picking fights with anybody that she can pick a fight with. It don't matter if she know him or not, honey. She gonna get on there and talk junk so that you can say something back to her, so that she can, you know, be in the little algorithm and get her a little clout, honey. Yes, honey. So we're gonna talk about Arionne, aka the werewolf, honey, the Wolverine, honey, the dolphin mouth helper, honey. Yes, the evicted bidder, Section 6 repo car, trout mouth heathen. Oh, that's a long name, ain't it? I said, girl, how do you get evicted from Section 6 around here? It don't get no lower than that. It just don't get no lower than that. It don't get no lower. But we're gonna get on into this thing. Oh, she loves, honey, being on the side, baby. She loves it. She does. Despite what she tries to say, yes, she loves it. And anybody that try to check her ass, honey, yeah. We're going to get into it. So as you guys know, she was on IG, on her live, and talking junk. She actually had someone to call her out today. I'm going to read these messages so you guys can get a gist of what was said, okay? Yeah, y'all doing y'all good work, Linda Gamble. Yes, honey. Yes, jail for her too. Yes, honey. All right, so this is what Arionne had to say. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay, no, this is what the girl that came for Arionne had to say. My bad. All right. So this is what she had to say. When I tell you she got her together, baby, I said 3 snaps up, 4 snaps down, baby. Yes. All right, so this is what the young lady that came for Arionne had to say. It says, now, Arionne, first of all, you and Candy are not on the same level. Okay, let's back up. I did a live today for those of you joining for the first time. Candy did a live where she was upset with Carlos King, where Carlos was talking about, she was talking about Carlos went ahead of her and did this whole story on Escape's life. And Candy was saying that she and her group wanted to do that. So Carlos King went ahead of her and tried to do this story on Escape and to put it on TV One. So Candy was pissed about that because she felt like Carlos King was being sneaky. She made a reference as to say that it's something how people try to use your life and, you know, that type thing. So Arionne, she wanted to piggyback on that as to say that people was using her life and her likeness on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and they didn't pay her either, and that she can sympathize with what Candy was going through. Like, girl, sit down, girl. So this is what a viewer had to say to Arionne. Says, now, Arionne, first of all, you and Candy are not on the same level. So second of all, you put yourself out there, which she did. It says no one knew who you were, which they did not. She announced herself. It says people speculated, but you decided to go live by saying absolutely nothing, but said something. Okay. It says spoke and confirmed to Tasha K, which she used you because you didn't know that the conversation was being recorded. Okay. As y'all know, she did an interview. She did a phone conversation with Tasha K first. Tasha K, being Tasha K, she recorded the conversation and she revealed the conversation. It was a private conversation between Arionne and Tasha K. Tasha K put the conversation out there for everyone to hear it. And Arionne was pissed about it. Okay. She then went back and did a second interview on Tasha K's platform. Okay. Where she got up there and lied her ass off about her, Martell. And as soon as Tasha K said, oh, well, let me call Melody so we can get some clarity on this, she got real nervous and got real antsy and pulled her phone out and started texting somebody like, oh my God, probably Martell. Oh my God, she's getting ready to call Melody. What do I do? Because you know she done sat with Martell prior to the interview. She was real nervous when Tasha K said, oh, let me call Melody so we can get some clarity on this. Go check the interview out if you haven't. It's on Tasha K's platform. All right. So it says you spoke and confirmed to Tasha K, which she used you because you didn't know that the conversation was being recorded. It says you did this to yourself. What makes you think Melody, the executive producer, is going to have you on her show? Okay. It says for sleeping with her husband, asking you to discontinue speaking and sleeping with her husband. It says you taunted her, telling her how he gives you great face, and you and Martell laughing behind her back. It says that that the show is about marriage. They talked about infidelity in his marriage, and they did. They never once mentioned her name on not one episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. They did use her voice in one episode where Martell was driving in his truck, and he had a phone call where he was talking with Arionne, and he said to her that he wanted her to have a paternity test for baby Hope. That is the only time that she was mentioned on there. And he mentioned her. Melody never said her name. She always said your side chick. She never mentioned Arionne's name. Arionne came out and announced herself to the world as to who she was. She came out to say, oh, pretty much, I'm that side chick. I'm that girl. Like I said, side chicks play your position. Side chicks are to be not seen or heard. You're supposed to stand in the background. You're not the wife. You're never going to be the wife. As you can see, Martell is divorced from Melody 2 years now. He still has not put a ring on it. Still has not put a ring on it, like I said today. Arionne announced herself because she thought that she was about to be bumped up to Melody's spot. But you were bumped down. Moving on. Yeah. It says they didn't say your name. This is the girl still talking to Arionne. Said they didn't say your name. They talked about problems in their marriage. You put yourself out there. It says, can you talk to Tasha K? Okay. And she put you out there when she said, which she used you twice. And she did. It says the only time they used your name was when Martell asked for a paternity test. Like I just said, it says one time. And that was how many seasons later? That's what the girl asked. It says, hang it up. You have a YouTube channel. Use it. I said that before as well. She keeps saying she's monetized. She gets paid to be on IG. She gets paid to be on live. I doubt it. You claim to have all this money, but you steady losing cars and getting put out everywhere you go. Where's your money going? Where is your money going? You should have had a car by now. It's been months since her car was repossessed. You don't have a job. You don't have the income showing to where you can go on any car lot and buy a car because you don't have your stuff together. But you have this, you like to portray like you this rich person who got it together, and you don't. Moving on. Okay. Arionne responds by saying in true Arionne fashion, because y'all know she don't really have a brain up there, and she always comes for you and how you look. That's how Arionne comes for you. This is what she had to say. Girl, besides watching YouTube, loose. She said loose instead of lose. That's why your ass need to go back to school. Lose some weight. Okay. She says CHF is the leading cause of Black death. Then diabetes, as big as you are, you need to be researching how to get this weight off of yourself so you can keep watching me big. She called her BITCH. She told her to stop. Okay. Came for her and attacked her weight. All right. All right, she said, you look a hot ass mess. And then she called her a bitch again. She said, stay off the blogs. All right, so then the girl responded by saying, girl, talk about your fat ass mama, who was also a mistress too. Ooh, that's a read. It says, as you see, she said, I'm doing better than you. She says, I've lost weight. Please click on a current picture. Ho, she called her a hoe, called Arionne a hoe. All right, so Arionne responds by saying, your heart gonna give out any day. She's still on that trying to fat shame. That's all she got. Okay. It says that the girl responded by saying, you're the one that's struggling. Says, ain't you on Section 8? Says, you and Martell are struggling bad since you can't use Melly's money. Says, didn't you get your car repossessed? Child. It says, this is the girl still talking to Arionne. Says, you are just mad because people are calling you out on your shit. Says, don't get mad. I was trying to put you on to some game and tell you how to use your YouTube to make money because everybody's making money off you. And I'm about to make some money off you today, off my video today, girl. Check up on that thing. All right, it says that Arionne responds by saying, bitch, my mama way smaller than you. Says, you must don't know. She's so childish. She's so childish. She says, stop. Says, bitch, stop and keep up the good work. Called her fat hoe. It says, you got a long way to go. It says, that's why your man is cheating. She always throw that out there. That's why your man's cheating. That's what Arionne had to say. It says, lose weight, fat ass. She's right back on that again. It says, and get that skin taken off too. That's what she's talking to her. That's what she's saying to the girl. The girl responds by saying, girl, it's funny how you use a past picture and not a current picture, okay? It says, you are just sad. It says, stay off live if you do not want anyone talking about you and talking about the situation. She said, because that's not your life. That's Melody's life. Story hole. I was like, that. Says, but that's all you can say, that I was fat. So who the F cares? Okay. Says you wear the same bun. Says you can't even get your hair done because you can't use that lady's money no more. It says, did you have a boutique that's failing? Says you are a mother who can't take care of your children. Okay. It says, and the list goes on. But the only thing that you can say to me is that I was fat. I said, oh, child, you better read. Y'all gotta live for a read. She read her ass. Everything that she said was true, though. She do wear that same old bun in every damn thing. She can't get her hair done because the money that Martell was funneling over, she ain't getting no more. So her lifestyle has changed. I said the other day, she was on live with her sister's clothes on. That was way too big hanging off of her. She is wearing her sister's clothes, riding around, like I said, like a scrub with whoever will come and pick her ass up. Like, girl, your life has gone down. And you're getting mad at other people because they are calling you out on your BS and telling you about yourself. Like, girl. And the only thing you can do is fat shame somebody. The truth is the truth. Has she not opened her mouth, no one would know who she is. Like I keep saying, side chicks, keep your mouth shut. Keep your mouth shut. If you're going to be a side chick, be a side chick. Play your position. Like I said, back in the day, nobody knew who a side chick was, baby. A man had a family all over on the other side of town, and nobody even knew who they were. None of that. None of that. You were not seen. You were not heard. Okay? Until the kids got grown, and then they realized, oh, you my sister. They didn't know who they were. Did not know who they were. But she thought that by coming forward and announcing herself, that was going to give her some type of clout, and that was going to make her be in Melody's spot. She couldn't wait to tell everybody that she had been in Melody's house and in her bed with Martell. And that she was sitting on Martell's face. Are you proud of that, ma'am? And how stupid do you look now, Arionne? How stupid do you look now that he is out here now sleeping with and claiming he done claimed Sheree, who he was with for a couple months, and done been with your ass for 7 years. Well, fooling with you for 7 years. Because Quiet as Kept, Melody already put it out there that he was seeing other women during the marriage. So he wasn't just seeing Arionne. You were a part of his game, who he was paying like he was paying everybody else. To be between your legs, ma'am. Let's be 100 today. He was paying you for sex like he was paying everybody else. You just happen to keep getting knocked up and decided to keep little knocks. Who you keep telling everybody get on your nerves. You don't want him either. Martell didn't want him either. Out of her own mouth, she admitted that Martell asked her to get rid of Baby Hope. Just like he asked her to get rid of the other two before him. And she said she told Tasha K, I didn't want to get rid of Baby Hope because I had just had abortions prior to that. And I told Martell, no, she said Martell begged her to get rid of Baby Hope. But then you want to get on live and say, oh, he don't spend time with him like he spent with the other kids. Baby Hope is never going to amount to the other kids that he has with Melody. He's just not. And I keep saying it. I said it before. Every time he look at that child, it's a reminder of the mess that he made and why he is where he is. It's a reminder. Every time he look at Arionne, that's why he don't want to be around her. That's why he don't want to be around her. He pays her dust. You wasted your good years on a man who did not love you and or care about you. And you're online steady making a fool out of yourself. Like he said, you ain't grow up. I thought you grew up. I thought you grew up, Arionne. She don't know what being a woman is about. And it's sad. It's sad. It is sad. Her mama didn't whoop her ass when she was a child because her mama needed her ass whooped because she was a side chick. Yeah. Her mama needed her ass beat. Arionne needs her ass beat as well. She needs a good old spanking. She needs to be across somebody's lap and get a good old spanking so that she can realize, baby, the error of your ways. You, Arionne, you need a rude awakening. Certain people like that, certain people like Arionne and Martell, that real karma have to hit them. Losing your car didn't wake you up. Being put out of your house with your children did not wake you up. Martell walking away from you and embarrassing you in front of the entire world did not wake you up. So you're going to drink yourself to death, okay? Like I said today, you got to be walking around with these little alcohol bottles in your purse so that you can cope with life because of the mess that you made and put yourself in, when all you had to do was walk away. This man showed you from day one who he was and what he was about, and you chose to stay and mess up your life and bring a child into a situation that don't deserve to be in the same situation that he is in. Your daughter was also in the same situation. How many times are you going to continue to embarrass yourself, getting online, looking like a fool? Martell ain't no prize. He ain't no prize. He just know how to crack your back. But at the end of the day, baby, after he cracked that back, he's steady leaving bumps over there. We keep talking about shit. He is leaving bumps every time he lay down with you. There is no way in the hell that he don't have something. I keep saying it. You are meeting random women online and spending money to sleep with random women. And when they try to expose you, you threaten them. This is what Martell is doing. Okay? And Arionne knows so much. I keep saying it. She knows so much about Martell that every time she gets ready to speak, he don't come for her like that because he knows she ain't scared to speak. She's done it several times. She will put him out there. For her to put it out there that he like men, yeah, that came out of her mouth. She spoke that he like men. How would she know that? Maybe they had some threesomes over there. Yeah. Martell, let's talk about this thing. What's going on? What's going on, Martell? Or you bi? Is your wrist broke and we don't know about it? Like, what's going on? What's going on with the wrist, Martell? What is your baby mama talking about that you like men? And she don't realize that every time she exposes him, she's exposing herself. You trying to expose him because you mad that he won't give you what you want, but you exposing yourself. You are exposing yourself and looking like a straight up clown out here. When your focus needs to be on figuring out what is your next move now that you wasted 7 years of your life and dropped out of college for a fool that made you nothing but promises to be in your underwear, baby. Martell told you what he needed to tell you to get in your pants and continuously knocked you up. So you done dropped out of college to be a nurse, which is a reputable job to support yourself and your children, to be a side chick, only to be dumped after 7 long years of wasting your time on a man. Well, I'm gonna say a fool. Let me take man back. That's too much clout for him. On a fool who ruined his family and now regrets it. He regrets messing with Arionne. He said it out of his own mouth. He regretted. Martell likes to use women for sex and for clout. Arionne, you were used for clout. Okay? Accept it. Move on. It's been 2 years, like I said today, since Melody and Martell have been divorced. If this man was going to marry you, if he wanted you, he would have done it by now. Because you done been with him for 7 years. What are y'all waiting for? If he's so in love with you, like you keep telling everybody, that's your man, he love you. 7 years. You have given 7 years of your life to him. You have allowed him to jump up and down on you for 7 years. What are you getting out of the deal besides this child that you can't handle, baby? Because it look like he over there drinking, like I said today. He pulling the liquor out the purse too. He's stressed out too. He ready to pour him up one too, baby. Yes, he is. He's stressed out too. He said, Mama ain't got it together. Hell, where my drink at? He drinking just like Grandma, Mother Hope, baby. He said, let me go on and drink with Grandma. I'm drinking with Mama and Grandma. He's stressed the hell out too. Yes, he is, honey. He loves the bartender too. Baby Hope loves the bartender too. Yes, he does, honey. He said, Mama ain't got her shit together. We ain't got no food in the house. We ain't got nowhere to live. We walking everywhere. I ain't got no more heels on the bottom of my shoes. Where the liquor at? Where the party at? Like I said today. Where the party at? Baby Hope say, where the party at? Yeah. Where the party at, Mama? Pour me up one too, Mama. I'm stressed the hell out too. That's what Baby Hope telling her ass. He digging all through the purse, baby. He confused, baby. Looking for the liquor and putting on lip gloss. He putting on lip gloss in the video too. He confused too. Drinking and putting on lip gloss. And she don't know what the hell to do. She's sitting there looking crazy too. Like her ass just finished drinking. I said, and this is the behavior that you are raising in your house, girl. You got a son that's already going upside your head. We talked about it. He going upside your head at a year old. And the shit ain't gonna get no better. It ain't gonna get no better. You are getting knocked the hell out by a 1 year old. And you can't control him now. Terrible 2s and 3s is on the way, baby. You about to get drop kicked in the back of the head at 2 and 3 years old. Your son about to be 2 and 3 years old. You about to be drop kicked in the back of the head, Arionne, if you don't soon get it together. And that same energy that you give everybody else needs to be towards your children. Put that energy towards them. That's who need it. Hey, girl. Hey, thank you for being here, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. If there's anybody else in the chat that's bloggers, content creators, welcome to my page. Let me shout you guys out. Yeah. She need to get it together. I said, baby, it's a sad day when your baby want to be drinking. When your 1 year old is ready to get his drink. When he ready to get his drink on, it's a sad day. It's a sad day, baby. Yes. He over there in the corner. I've been drinking. That's him, honey. Drunk and out of love. Because ain't no love over there. He stay mad. He stay mad and swinging, honey. This be him. He stay mad and swinging. Yes, he do. She need to get it together. She need to get it together, baby. Yes, baby. Arionne, you need to get it together. This little shop, baby, this little boutique, you need to shut that down. You need to go ahead and call the college up and say, hey, I need to go ahead and come on back and finish my nursing, baby, so I can get my life together. Yeah. Hey, girl. Hey, thank you, girl, for being here. I love her. Yes, I do. That's what you need to be doing, Arionne. Stop focusing on Martell, because he ain't got nothing else going on either, baby. He's so damn happy. Love and Marriage Huntsville is back so he can get his damn lights on so he can get a check. He kept saying, did y'all watch the episode? Did y'all watch it? Did y'all watch? Yes, we saw you and drunk ass Mama Hope riding around in your Uber truck. Yes, we did see you, sir. What else is going on? Yes, we saw you, Martell. You and Mama Hope in that damn party all the time wig. Yes, we saw her. Her curly wig. Okay, we saw her and her wig. What else is going on? We saw you circle around the block like you don't live there, when we know you live there back there on that bunk bed. We done told your ass. With them tight ass pajamas on. We saw you, Martell. What else is going on? Your ass should have been in there with Dr. Francis getting some counseling. Okay, yes, you should have. He's so damn happy Love and Marriage Huntsville is back so he can get child. He is so damn happy to show his back so he can get a check. He said, oh, Jesus, I can finally get some food in the house. Mama Hope, we about to get some food. I know they went shopping, baby. Soon as the premiere started, they was at Kroger, honey, loading that buggy up, getting some food in the house. They said, oh, baby, we tired of the tuna whoppers. Let's go down here and get some real food, Mama Hope. Y'all been eating tuna whoppers till the show started. Yeah, baby. Carlos, he done told Carlos, hey, can you please cut the check before the premiere? Because we ain't got no damn food in the house. I'm just saying, Mark, Carlos King. We need our check today. Like, we cannot wait till tomorrow. While your ass is telling everybody you flying in and out to going to California. We talked about it today. Strolling through the vineyards. We talked about it today. With his lying ass. Yeah. Martell talking about he's strolling through the vineyards out here picking grapes for his wine. Stop telling lies, sir. We're not accepting any more lies. We're not. I'm gonna say it again. Strolling through the vineyards. That was him. Yes, I've been strolling through the vineyards, picking grapes for my incest wine. Like, yeah, okay, Martell. We'll go with it. We'll go with it, sir. Yeah. He's so damn happy this show is back. Because that's his claim to fame. That is his claim to fame, this damn show. And like I said today, he was so damn nervous and then did this whole meeting with Carlos King asking, oh, does this mean that I'm going to be off the show? Not that me and Melody are no longer married. Does that mean I'm going to still have a spot on the show? Yeah, you talk all that big mess, but you scared to be kicked off the show. The same show you run around telling everybody that you helped create. I guess you didn't if you scared that you about to get kicked off. While you strolling through the vineyards, trying to pick your best grapes. Yeah. finally you can go to Burlington Coat Factory and get you some looser shorts, because I'm tired of seeing you twisting around here in them damn 3T tight ass Easter shorts, ripping your ass hairs out. It's ass hairs all up and through the vineyards. Yes, it is. Martell. Ass hairs all up and through the vineyards from them tight ass shorts. You can finally go to Burlington Coat Factory and put you some shorts on layaway Martell, so you can be comfortable and stop abusing your body out here. You are abusing your body in those tight ass clothes. Yes. Thank you for the super chat, Miss Robin Davis. You are abusing your body in these tight ass clothes and these tight ass blouses. You are abusive, sir. Okay. Yes, you are. You are abusive to your body. Like, come on. Yes, I done told you. Pour some Wesson oil down them shorts, baby, and shimmy up out of them. It's going to take you about 10 minutes because they tight as hell. I don't know how you breathe in them. I don't know how you breathe in them. I just don't know. Let me say it again. Pour some Wesson oil down the back of them shorts and get your shimmy on and get up out them shorts. Let your balls breathe, sir. Let your balls breathe. Yes. Let your balls breathe, Martell. All right? Yes. And Arionne, find a life, girl. Stop arguing with everybody. Focus on life. Focus on your kids. Find out what your next move is going to be. We don't know. Walk on down there, honey, to the government office and see what they can do for you. See if they got another Section 6 house to put you in since you're making all this money, so that you can do something with your life out here, girl. And stop arguing with folks, because it's starting to look real. It's starting to look real old right now, girl. It really is. It really is. It really is. But that's all I got for you guys. I wanted to bring you guys up to speed on what was going on with this whole R. Kelly situation, with him being found guilty. Okay, they don't have a sentencing date as of yet. If and when they do, I will definitely hop back on here and give you guys an update on that. Y'all know I try to stay up on that tea. I'm definitely going to be following what's going on with that. I'm also following the Tim Norman case. I'm kind of doing some research on that as well. If you guys know who he is, Tim Norman from the show Welcome to Sweetie Pies. If y'all guys know that he was involved in setting up the MURDER for hire for his nephew, Andre Montgomery. They are on day 7 of the trial. Thank you so much, Miss Allison Tucker, for the super chat. I appreciate it, dear. They are on day 7 of the trial. Okay. Miss Robbie only attended day 6 and day 7 of the trial. I don't know what she has going on. They said that she also declined to testify as a character witness for Tim. When they brought him into the courtroom, it is said that he has lost so much weight you would not even recognize him. Okay, as y'all know, Tim, baby, he has the birthing hips, baby, and the and titty balls, like I said with old Lewis off the show. Y'all know Tim was a big boy. He got the birthing hips and the big old butt, and y'all know Tim was a big guy. If y'all watched the show, okay. They said that he's very small. His neck was really small. His face was sunk in. Like, I don't know what's going on with him. He's got to be hella stressed out by this case, y'all. Everybody that's involved in this case have now testified against him, and they've all taken plea bargains, okay? Because they know it's about to get real. Everybody that was involved in this case with Tim Norman have taken plea deals, and they have testified against him in exchange, okay? So he is looking at some time. He took the stand today, which is day 7, like I said, and he got up there doing a whole bunch of lying. Thank you, Aunt Ann, for being in the chat as well. Like I said, they caught him in a few lies. I kind of wrote down some things I wanted to touch on. I'll go ahead and talk about it since I've started talking about it. But as y'all know, he paid the dancer who he used to lure Andre, his nephew, outside. Terica Ellis, he paid her $10,000 after the pow took place, and told her to get out of there and to get rid of her burner phone. All right, as you know, they tracked the burner phones, and they tracked the calls that were made from the towers. Tim said he wasn't even in the area when it happened, but they showed that he had flown in. Okay, that he had flown in from California. So he was there. He orchestrated this entire thing, okay? He orchestrated this entire thing. For those of you who don't watch Welcome to Sweetie Pies, I'm going to go ahead and show you some pictures so you know who we are talking about. This is Tim Norman. This is his mugshot. He's crazy. Look at him. Now, you're in prison. They done locked you up. for taking out your nephew. This is his brother's nephew that was taken out, that he was involved with orchestrating. Okay, that's Tim Norman. Who takes a mugshot like that yeah. This is Andre Montgomery, the nephew. You guys watch Welcome to Sweetie Pies. This is him. Y'all remember him. Y'all remember him. Okay, that is him. His mother, Miss Robbie Montgomery, is his mom. That's over the Welcome to Sweetie Pies franchise. This is the house that Andre was in. That has a studio in there. He was there recording a song. Okay, when this happened and they lured him to come outside. This is the area. This is the house that he was in when they lured him to come out. Okay. This is Miss Robbie Montgomery, and this is Tim at the restaurant for Welcome to Sweetie Pies. I'm gonna bring you guys up to date, okay? For those of you who don't know, all right? But yes, Tim got on the stand and he lied about his involvement. He also denied being there and being the mastermind behind this entire thing. At first, they didn't know if he was going to testify, but he decided last minute that he did want to testify and got up there the entire timeline. But like I said, everyone that was involved, like I said, they all testified and they took plea bargains. They testified against him. And the evidence that they had against him, like I said, they had phone texts. They had the phone locations from the towers that pinged off where they were talking. Like I said, they had the witnesses. They had the flight from LA to St. Louis. They proved that he was in St. Louis during the time that this situation occurred. They had text messages that they read out. Tim got up there and said the only reason that he had burner phones was because he was that he was cheating. He was using it to cheat. That he was using it to be able to cheat, so that the person that he was seeing would not know that he was having conversations with other women. Lies. Because he don't realize they have the text messages. They have the text messages. Now, Andre, like I said, is Tim's nephew by way of Tim's blood brother. Miss Robbie's other son, who was also taken out in LA. Someone took his life. Okay. Tim is Andre's uncle, his blood uncle. So you took your own blood nephew out over some money. Now, they said that Tim was in a lot of financial debt. As y'all know, he opened up a lot of Sweetie Pies restaurants without Miss Robbie knowing. And once she found out, she was very pissed about it. If y'all watched the show, she was very pissed about it. Someone also broke into Miss Robbie's house and took some things, which Tim also said some of his things were missing as well. And they could not find Andre during the time that this happened. Okay. So they said they hired a private investigator. Tim said he hired a private investigator to find Andre during the time that this happened. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I said, wow. I had some stuff that I had pulled up that really, really went into detail. I was just like, bruh. I was going to do this on another live, but I was reading up on it. It's just so crazy. I said, Lord, this damn, I don't think he realizes that this time, I think he's going to really probably serve life. This is the second time he has been locked up. The first time he served 10 years because he robbed someone. And it was said that he was a few steps from getting to his house. He was on his way back home and the police found him and arrested him. Okay. This was during the time he was, I think, a teenager. He was 17 years old when this happened. He served 10 years behind this robbery. Okay. He robbed a woman, took her purse. Yes. And he was almost home and the police caught up to him and arrested him. Okay. Yeah. But Tim got up there and lied. I looked at some of the testimonies that were given with him. I was just like, oh, Jesus. Now, the guy that he actually did the, y'all know he took out insurance policies, okay, which he put false information on it. They said they asked him, was he ever arrested? He said no. They already know he served 10 years in prison for robbery, okay? So he lied on the stand. They also showed they also played the 911 tape that was called when the situation happened where Andre was taken out. And they said that Andre's mom did like this real loud cry out in the courtroom. Okay. It was just too much for her. She had never heard it. She had never heard a 911 call except in court. And she lost it. She lost it when she heard about it. But she has 6 kids. Andre's mother has 6 kids. She has insurance policies on all of her kids. Tim went and had a $400,000 insurance policy on Andre. He also had 2 other policies, I think, that ranged from $200,000 as well. None of which he was able to get. Whenever Andre was taken out, they said that the very next day, Tim reached out to one of the other guys who was involved in this situation, where his name is YL Yag. He actually drew up the insurance policies with the false information, okay? And he was also charged, all right, for fraud, for wire fraud, all right, back in July, all right? He did not, and he will not testify in this trial. He chose not to testify in this trial. He would not be charged with taking out Andre, but he will be charged with wire fraud. He pled guilty to wire fraud in this case, okay? They are currently looking for him at the time. They cannot find him anywhere. I don't think he knows that he will be having a warrant taken out for him. So, bro, you cannot hide. You cannot leave the country, okay? I'm pretty sure they've already blocked his passport. So he needs to come on out. He needs to come on out. Okay. Yes. But Tim is looking at probably serving life. And like I said, he got up there and he lied. He straight lied. He lied. Andre's mom, when she took the stand, she talked about how Tim, thank you, Miss Nas Thomas. Andre's mom took the stand and she talked about how whenever Andre came to go and stay with Miss Robbie, that Tim actually told her that he was going to get him a job at the restaurant to keep him out of trouble and look out for him. But he also asked the mother for Andre's social security card and his birth certificate. Okay. Now, as you guys know, that Tim had already prior got these insurance policies out. He had already taken one insurance policy out on Andre. All right. Now, that's the reason that he asked for the information. And the mother didn't think anything of it because he was going to go stay with Miss Robbie. All right. He was in school there. He was getting ready to graduate his last year, which he did graduate high school. All right. But he kept getting in trouble. And let's go back to where her house was broken into. Miss Robbie's house was broken into, like I said, and some things were taken. Okay. Some things were taken out of Miss Robbie's house. They're saying that at least $220,000 worth of cash was stolen from Miss Robbie's house. They said jewelry was stolen and also other items were stolen from her house in the burglary. Okay. Who keeps that kind of money in their house? $220,000? I was like, dear Jesus. So they were thinking that Andre took this money, which they found out he did not because they gave him lie detector tests. So it turned out that he did not, but he did tell the FBI and everyone else that they needed to look to Tim because Tim was going through a lot of financial difficulty with the restaurants. They were caving in. They weren't making the money that he thought that they were going to make. So Tim was facing being evicted from his apartment, at which he did be evicted because Charles, if y'all know Charles from the show, hit Tim up and they had it in a text message conversation where Charles was asking him for some money because he had acquired some speeding tickets. And he didn't have the money to pay it, and they were getting ready to suspend his license. And Tim told him that he didn't have the money to loan to him because he was getting ready to be evicted. And a couple weeks after that, he did get evicted from his apartment. So Tim was in a lot of financial straits, which is why he had all these insurance policies out on Andre. Okay. Yes, this situation happened back in 2016. If you guys have been following this, okay. But like I said, they are on day 7 of the trial. All right. Terica Ellis, the girl who was a dancer, Tim used her to lure Andre out. As I said, Andre was sitting out in Terica Ellis's car. All right. And they lured him outside to take his life, which is so sad. I don't understand how Tim would want to be involved in this. You need money that bad that you would take out your own family member, your own blood brother's son. It's a shame. It's a shame. But like I said, Terica Ellis, the girl, she also had a sexual relationship with Tim as well. And she had a sexual relationship the day before Andre was taken out. Okay. Yes. And yeah, it's sad. It's sad. And they said it was a $10,000 payout that was in a duffel bag that was given to the actual shooter in this situation. And as I said, they have all since testified. Terica Ellis has 3 kids. Why she would be involved in this, 3 small kids. Okay. Why she would be involved in this situation, I don't know. So now, ma'am, you're going to be taken away from your kids over some money that you still don't have because they seized the money that she was paid. They seized the money and they shut down her account. So you still didn't get any of this money. So you pretty much played yourself. You played yourself. But Tim got on the stand and he was saying nobody else was responsible for Andre, that he helped him, put him in some kind of music class and helped him with studio time and put him in an apartment. And Andre didn't want to work. He wasn't showing up to the restaurant for work. So, yeah. But I think that Tim, my whole thing is I think Tim was jealous of the relationship that Andre had with Miss Robbie. Okay. Tim didn't really have a close relationship like Andre did with Miss Robbie. Okay. If y'all watch the show, Miss Robbie loved herself some Andre. She pretty much took him under her wing. And Tim didn't like that. If y'all saw on the show, Tim put hands on Andre to where Andre and Charles went and was crying to Miss Robbie. Hey, Tim put hands on me. He hit me. And he pushed Charles. He was very aggressive. He was showing aggression on the show. And Miss Robbie cussed Tim out and fired him. Go back and look at the episode. She cussed Tim out and fired him and told him to keep his hands to himself. She said, you ain't in prison no more. You're not in prison no more, Tim. This is not how you handle situations. This is your family. You don't put hands on him. So when Tim starts seeing how Miss Robbie was in favor of Andre over him, he's like, oh, I'm her son. And then when Miss Robbie sued Tim, she had to sue him to stop him from opening restaurants in her name. So then he got mad with her and didn't want to speak to her and was acting funny towards her. And it was said that he had a life insurance policy out on his mom as well. I said, my God, was he going to do something to her as well? Was he going to try to do something to Miss Robbie? Because he had an insurance policy out on his mama as well. That's sad. I think he's going to spend life in prison. I don't think he knows that the feds have all the information. You know, I think he do know, but I think he's just, Tim comes off as very narcissistic, but he's been trying to have this case thrown out. He's been wanting the case to be pushed back and been trying to coerce everybody else into not talking. But they're like, look, we're not about to spend all this time up in here. Terica's like, look, I got 3 kids. I'm going to take the plea deal so I can get my ass up out of here and spend a little bit of time with my kids. Yeah. As y'all know, like I said, I saw somebody else mention it in there. Jennifer Williams from Love and Basketball Wives. He dated her. It was a situation where she had to go to court to get a restraining order against him because he was being aggressive towards her and threatening her. Tim is crazy. His baby mama, Janae, they had his son, TJ, had to call the police and have the police waiting at her house whenever he came back because he was threatening her. So Tim has a lot of, I don't know, maybe prison life did something to him. And like I said, when they talked about him in court, they described him in court as to say he was really small. They said he looked like over 100 and something pounds. He's just that damn stressed out. I think he knows that this is the end of the road for him. And he's been sitting back, like really thinking of lies, and got up on the stand. Some of the stuff I read, I was just like, I've been following this case. It was straight lies. Straight lies. To even say you weren't there, as if they can't go and prove that you had a whole flight and you don't flew in from California into St. Louis. They don't track your phone pinging off of different cell towers in St. Louis. So how are you not there when they have all this evidence that you were there and talking to people on burner phones? You checked into a whole hotel near the airport. He checked into a hotel near the airport using his name, but you say you weren't in St. Louis. You don't think they have that information? When the feds come knocking at your door, people need to realize that when the feds come knocking at your door, they already have the information that they need. They're just trying to get you to admit to the shit. People don't realize that. If the feds ever come knocking on your door, they already have the information that they need. People don't realize that. They're not coming knocking on your door for nothing. Then Tim tried to say that when they arrested him, that they went into his phone and did not have a warrant, a search warrant to go into his phone. That's what he was trying to say. He's doing everything to try to get this thrown off. Everything. Saying I wasn't there. People got on the stand and said he was there. He paid me $10,000 in a duffel bag. He going to prison for life. He needs to be. Because he was the mastermind behind this, and he is doing everything he can to remove himself from this case. Yes, he is. He needs to be in prison. Him and his birth and hips. He needs to be in prison. He needs to be in prison for the rest of his life. And I think Miss Robbie, she's been saying that she's so stressed out about this, and she declined to get up on stage on the stand, like I said, and give a character witness, be a character witness for her son. That's her only son now. I think she knows deep down that he's guilty, because in the beginning she was riding real hard for Tim. Like I said, she went after another blogger because she reported some stuff about Tim and this whole situation with them. She's been following the case very close. Miss Robbie was pissed about it. She was riding for Tim. She said it in an interview that she's going to support him, and she's riding for him to the end. She's going to support him. But she didn't come to the trial until day 6 and day 7. Her oldest sister, who was on the show, was there. All of Andre's sisters and brothers and his mother was there, but Miss Robbie was not there for the first five days of the trial. Okay, so she neglected to even speak out on behalf of her son. I don't know why, but I think that she may know by now that he has something to do with Andre being taken out, and it's very, very sad. It's very, very sad. They've had a lot of death in their family. I went back and was reading up. Miss Robbie's, Tim's dad was taken out in Natural Bridge, in the same place that Andre was taken out, Natural Bridge. They said it's a very, very dangerous area in St. Louis. Okay. Yes. Miss Robbie's, I want to say her baby daddy, because they said she wasn't married to him, but Tim's father was taken out in Natural Bridge. Somebody pow-powed him in the head in Natural Bridge while he was sitting in a car. And Miss Robbie was pregnant with Tim at the time that this happened. Okay. Real tea. Y'all know Caramel D's, baby. I got all the info over here. But then for Tim to turn around and then take out his nephew, and then his brother, like I said, somebody took him out. Somebody pow-powed him in California. So Miss Robbie has suffered a lot of close deaths. Okay. And then I think the situation with Andre just really put the icing on the cake, because that's her brother's son. And she was really trying to do everything that she could to help Andre. But Andre was I'm gonna just say it. Rest in peace to Andre, but Andre was for the streets. He had a lot of stuff going on with him internally, to where he just wanted to run the streets. And Tim took advantage of that, unfortunately. And he used him for financial gain. He didn't get a dime from any of those insurance policies. And I'm glad he didn't. That showed just how much he cared. And then they said he showed up to the they had like a little service for Andre after he passed, and said that he came there and was saying, I'm sorry, told Andre's mom, sorry for your loss. I'm really sorry that this happened to your son. We're going to find out who did this to him. Bitch, you did it to him. Really? If y'all watched the video where all of the cast, all of Miss Robbie's family from Welcome to Sweetie Pies was doing this, I want to say like an interview with Kim Coles. It's a video out there that I saw on YouTube. They were talking about Andre, the death of Andre. If you guys ever watched the video, watch Tim when they're talking about Andre. Okay, how he's looking when they mention Andre, and when Miss Robbie broke down and started crying. Tim was staring at the floor like he couldn't even look up. He had to look down at the floor. He was very uncomfortable. Like you could tell, looking at him, you could tell that something was off with Tim. He was fidgety. He was looking down. He couldn't look at nobody. Everybody else on stage was crying and emotional when they talked about Andre being taken out. And Tim was the only one sitting there with a straight face looking at the floor. His whole emotion was like, when is this going to be over? He'd rather be anywhere else but there. He was so uncomfortable. Go look it up. Look at the video. I was just like, Lord, he needs to be locked up. He needs to be locked up. It's something going on with him. He's very violent, and he showed it. He was violent with his baby mama, Janae, like I said. He in this situation with him having his nephew taken out. I don't know. I'm going to follow this story very closely. Like I said, this is day 7. I will definitely be giving you guys updates as it relates to this story. And hey, whenever they sentence him, which I think he's going to get life. Everybody has turned on him in this situation. Everybody involved has turned on him. Okay. So like I said, I will keep you guys updated as to what he is sentenced for, just like I did with this R. Kelly situation. When they passed down his time, R. Kelly's time for this, I will also jump back on here and give you guys updates on that as well. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little long. It's a little over an hour. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys, I hope I was very informative as it relates to this Tim Norman case and also with R. Kelly as well. Okay. You guys have a blessed night. We're going to get on up off here. Okay. So that you guys can enjoy the rest of your night. All right. Thank you so much. If you have not subscribed to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you did not like this video, I don't know what you're waiting for. We have 271 people in the building. Can we get some more likes? We need some more likes in here. It's not adding up. It's not adding up here. We got 272 in the building and 181. Can we get some more likes? Okay. Yes. Let's get some more likes in here before we get out of here, y'all. I gave y'all some good tea tonight. I gave some good tea in here tonight. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, baby. Y'all got some good tea in here. Y'all got some good jokes too. Y'all know I got to give y'all the jokes. I gotta keep y'all laughing over here, and I got to definitely give y'all that good tea, baby. I got to keep that tea over here, and we gonna keep our foot on the Scots necks like we talked about it. They're not in this video tonight, but I'm just saying we're gonna keep our foot on the Scots. We're gonna keep our foot on their necks. Okay, yes, we are. I'm gonna keep you guys updated as it relates with them as well. Everything that goes on with Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you want to know what's going on, come on my channel. I keep up with everything that's going on, baby. Everything that's going on with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. She said great commentary. Yes, that guilty conscience. He could not look. I'm telling y'all, he could not look up into the camera. Tim kept his face down to the floor. He was very fidgety. And a few times he would look up and look down at his mama, and then he would look back down. I'm telling you, y'all got to go look at that video. I was like, I kept saying, I said, he is involved. Tim is involved. I could just tell when I looked at him, I said, he is involved in this situation. For him to go to they say he went to the memorial service and was walking around hugging people, saying sorry for the loss and hugging on his mama and saying, hey, we're going to help find out who did this to Andre, knowing the whole time that he was involved and orchestrated it. Who does that? You got to be a sick-minded individual. Sick-minded individual. They say he didn't go to the funeral and Miss Robbie and everybody was looking for him, but they said he went to that memorial acting like he was so concerned and so sad that this happened to Andre. And the whole entire time he was behind it and orchestrated the entire thing. Handpicked everybody that was involved. Sad. It's just sad. He is sick in the mind, I'm telling you. I don't know if that prison stint he did that first 10 years, I don't know if something clicked in his mind and drove him crazy to make him do that. But he was very desperate for money. And my thing is this, if Miss Robbie had $220,000 laid up in there, that's your mama. Why you couldn't have her loan you some money if y'all was back in a great space? You know, you had several restaurants in your name. Why you couldn't go get a loan? Why would you resort to taking someone's life? Your own nephew, who you promised his mom that you was going to take care of. Why would you do that? Oh, Lord. I cannot wait to see what his sentence is going to be. And like I said, they said he's so small. They said you would not recognize him. That's what they were saying. Looking at him, you would not recognize him as to how he was on the show, as to how he looks now. They say he's very, very small. That stress is eating his ass up in prison. Because I think he knows this is it. You're not getting back out, buddy. He's going to miss out on seeing his son TJ. You're not going to be able to be in his life. I don't see Janae taking that child up to the prison. I don't see her doing that. She's remarried again and everything. I don't see Janae taking little TJ up to the prison to go visit Tim, especially after this whole verdict comes out. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. But thank you guys, like I said, for joining. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this. She said, I definitely wouldn't. I wouldn't either. He's crazy as hell. I would not want him anywhere near my child after some mess like that came out. And like I said, I think Miss Robbie knows that Tim had something to do with this. And I think she's trying to be there as a mother. I think she's trying to be there as a mother. But I think deep down she knows, like, I'm not about to get on here and make a fool out of myself testifying and saying that my son is such a good son when I know he's not. I think she knows deep down. They said she just would not. She chose not to testify. She chose not to testify. I think she knows deep down he's guilty, but she's trying to be there for him because she knows this is it. She knows she ain't gonna never see him again unless she goes to the prison. She knows she never gonna see him again. So, yeah. All right. Thank you guys for joining. Like I said, we're gonna get up off here. Thank you for the likes. We have 206. That is amazing. Thank you guys. And for those of you who didn't get to see it, hey, the replay, honey, you have to do the replay. But thank you guys. Like I said, thanks for subscribing, for all my new subscribers. If anyone has a birthday, happy birthday. If you have an anniversary, happy anniversary. As I announced today, guys, we are over 3K subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel and supporting me. I really appreciate it. I really do. I really, really do. We are over 3K subscribers, and we're going to keep growing, and we're going to keep going. Caramel is going to keep going and keep giving y'all that good tea, okay? All right, so you have a great night, and we will, hey, Car Chronicles tomorrow. Dragiversary is tomorrow, okay? We got some dragging to do tomorrow, and Car Chronicles tomorrow as well, okay? So see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed night, okay? Good night.